Hello, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. A little backstory, I go live on TikTok every day, so if you're from my lives, hey! Today I'm going to recreate one of the makeup looks that I always do. I think I'm going to stick to doing this makeup look because every time I wear it, people always tell me to do a makeup tutorial and it's the most requested, so as requested, here is this makeup tutorial. Okay, now that I have a clear canvas, I'm going to go in with my Born This Way foundation. I'm not going to lie, I was really skeptical about this foundation when I first got it because I asked this one girl, like, hey yo, I want a foundation that's like full coverage. And then she was like,
why? Like, your skin isn't even that bad.
and I'm like,
Girl, because I want it.
and then I was like, okay, I want like a full coverage concealer too. And she said,
You don't even have dark under eyes.
Okay.
like, I didn't know I had to have bad skin and dark under eyes to have full coverage foundation and concealer, ma'am. I'm just kidding though. I didn't actually say that, but I did think it. I was like, okay, like why can't I have like what I want? Also, I use a brush, a foundation brush, rather than using a beauty blender. I feel like the sponge kind of really absorbs a lot of the product and make the foundation really sheer, and I'm looking for a really full coverage, so I'd rather use a foundation brush. So to make my face look less shiny and less streaky, because I do notice it's a little bit streaky too, I get my Milani Conceal and Protect Shine Proof Powder. I just get a little bit, I don't want to get too much because this is very drying. I'm just going to pat it, and I'm not going to even dump it back in. I'm just going to use everything that's on this. After this, I like to contour. Now, I don't really have a contour brush. I just use this brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is, actually. I think this might be a powder brush, but I use it for contouring. And I usually just like pinch it like that. And I just get any type of light, but not too light brown. Tap, tap, tap. And I tap off the excess. I saw this trick on TikTok where they don't go up all the way. They just go like down here. And another thing is to not like smudge it because you're just gonna move your foundation, just to tap, 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 tap. And then I also go around my face like this, and then my nose with whatever I have left on my brush. And next I get my Rare Beauty blush. I just tap, and then I just pat it in with my fingers. Okay, the next thing I do my eyebrows. I get a spoolie. I have a spoolie just for my eyebrows, and I just spray it. And after it's wet, I get a bar of soap, and I just brush it on there a little bit. And then I just brush my eyebrows up, because I kind of do like the wild eyebrow look. Now I kind of wait for those to dry. And as I wait, I guess I'm going to do my concealer. And I use the Rare Beauty concealer. Just putting a little bit right here and down here. And I just blend it in with my finger because, again, I feel like a beauty blender just takes away from the product, and I don't need a brush because I don't want it to move my other makeup. I just kind of tap that in. And then when I do the inner corner one, I kind of just tap it upwards and then out as much as I can. Now for the actual eye makeup look, I get a light shade. You could see I've already hit pan with that. I just get my finger. I swear, I do most of my makeup with my fingers because I'm just a firm believer that like brushes and everything just take away pigment. I'm just gonna tap it on my eyes like this. I usually put a shimmer on top of this so it's more noticeable. Next, I get a small brush. I'm gonna grab this palette again and then use this light shade. And I kind of just like pat this in the middle to kind of separate the two colors. And then I start making my shape of my eye. I like to elongate my eye shadow because I feel like it gives the illusion that I have bigger eyes than I actually have. So I kind of just like wing it. And then I'll clean it up at the end of my makeup. I like to grab a little bit of that color, kind of wrinkle this down, and just go underneath my eye, but only halfway because it's like a half and half type look. So then I get a different brush for my darker browns. I just get a slightly darker brown, and I kind of almost go over it. I try not to go too high to let that fade still be a thing, you know what I mean? So I go like this. And then I also go over the line. I also get a little bit of this and put it on the bottom of my lash. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more darker shade, I decided. And I'm just gonna go over basically just my lid. I get a flat brush like this, and then my concealer, And then this is when I finally put 2 dots right there. And I kind of just brush it out. I like to kind of go like this and then just brush it up. Blend it. And see how fast that was? That was literally so easy. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then I'm going to get this highlight, Wet n Wild highlight powder. This was like a TikTok thing. I'm just going to tap this all on the light side of my makeup. So I'm going to go into this palette again. And there's just like a wider highlight. I'm just going to put it in my inner corner. Let me go back to my eyebrows because I completely forgot about them. Because my eyebrows are kind of already bushy as it is, I like to just get this bottom edge. Just kind of paint out the end of it. That's it. Let's do lips real quick. So first I get this brown color from Maybelline. It's called Truffle Tease. Awesome. And now that I have that there, I want to get my concealer one last time and just a little dot. And I'm just going to tap it in. Okay, and you can stop here with the makeup, just put some lashes on and call it a day. But I like to take it a little step further, get some tweezers, and some self-adhesive rhinestone stickers. I just grab one. Because it's like split, I kind of know exactly where I want them. This will go in the middle. I do one on my lid. So I kind of look up, and I kind of put this one like where my eyes don't fold because I have hooded eyes. And last but not least, mascara. Alright, and that is it for my makeup tutorial. I hope this was helpful in any way. It's really easy. By the way, I got those rhinestones from Amazon. I don't know if they sell the controversy or conspiracy palette anymore because of their last scandal. But honestly, any bronze will do. I mean, you saw I used this random Beauty Treats Soft Nudes palette. I'm sure this was a gift, and I'm sure it was from like TJ Maxx or something. Literally, use what you can. I have always been that person that's like, if I have the color, I don't care what palette it is, I'm gonna make it work. And that's probably the reason why I do use my hands for a lot of powders, because when you have cheap palettes, it's easier to get pigments when you use your fingers rather than putting it on a brush and then applying it to your eye. You don't need expensive palettes to do this makeup look. You don't need expensive palettes to do any makeup look. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, make sure to flick that like button and flick that subscribe button. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!